Alright, YouTube family, FL Studio just dropped FL Studio 2025, and there are a lot of big changes that I think honestly make this upgrade worth it if you don't have if you don't pay for it or whatever, if you're one of those dudes that are pirating it. But this update is pretty damn cool. They did a lot of things that we really needed, and they're actually listening to us. They're doing some stuff that we have been wanting for a minute, and we finally have something that Ableton's had for a while that makes FL Studio so much better. But in this video, I'm just gonna go over some of the features, at least some of the most notable ones. So let's just jump right in the video and get started. So let's just go over the first feature, which is honestly probably the most notable one, which is usually FL Studio has 125 mixer tracks, but now you have this little plus button and you could just keep adding mixer tracks. And I think if you right click it, yeah, you can do add multiple. Let's just add 400. Oh, add multiple 300. So the max you could do is 500. There we go, we're at 444. So if you're someone that's actually like scoring movies or something in FL Studio, you might have actually needed this. And hey, a lot of people were asking for it, so we finally got it. So the next feature we're gonna talk about is the feature that I think makes it worth upgrading, like pretty much no matter what. We've needed this for a minute now. So in order to show you guys, let me just grab a sample and I'm gonna make like a little beat over this. So I'm gonna go to my Discord, which is linked down in the description below if you're not in there, and I'm just gonna find a sample. Yeah, this works. Also, I don't know when they fix this. I don't know if this is with this feature, but I don't know if you remember in the cut tool, it used to like go diagonal. Oh, I guess you can do that if you click shift, but it doesn't do that by default anymore, which is nice. So let me make a beat behind this and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. What you guys know about making drums in the actual playlist? I rarely do this, but sometimes I do it. I usually do it when I'm making house beats. A lot of people say this makes your drums hit harder. The only reason that's a thing is because I think they clip a little bit differently in the mixer. I don't know. I forget what the reasoning is, but let's hear this. Oops. That's not what we meant to do. All right, so we got a little beat there, and for example, say you wanted to duplicate this over and make a little like switch up. So say you wanted to bring this melody up an octave, you'd have to bring this up here, duplicate it, right click, make unique, and then it would add an extra audio file into this little area right here in your audio clips, also making your project bigger. Then you'd have to go into the duplicated one and pitch that up, and then you'd have this effect. But in the new update, which is the great feature, all you do is duplicate this over, alt double click it, and you could pitch this up 12 semitones. Wait for that to load. Same effect. And you could also do some cool stuff like this. Say you wanted to be like, let's like split it right here. Then I'm gonna alt double click both of these and reverse just this portion. So usually you would have to make it unique, and then if you went to reverse it, it would reverse that whole track and it would just mess the whole thing up. But now you could get this cool little effect. So it's realistically not that big of an update, but it's something FL Studio users have needed for a long ass time. And you could also do this with different drums too. Say I wanted this clap for some reason to be down, I don't know, a couple semitones. Now you could have a lower clap. I don't know why you would need to do that, but if you wanted to do something like that, the option is there now. And then also, this is a pretty cool thing. If you wanted to mess around, say you're recording a guitar in and you had to move some of those transients around, you could finally do that without having to go into this audio editor, the Time Warper, which is great because this thing sucks, whatever this is called. Yeah, New Tone. I hate using that. So now you can actually do this in the playlist. All you do is make sure this button is enabled to stretch audio, and then just click shift on your keyboard and you can move. You can time stretch like this. So you can get some pretty cool effects. That's actually pretty fire. So yeah, that's the second update, which I think is actually needed. Now Ableton's got nothing on us. All right, and then the next feature, which is pretty cool, is this feature right here, the loop starter. So if we click this, it's going to create a little loop starter for us, and you can select the genre. Let me bring this all the way in. So you can select the genre. We got Amapiano, or however you say that, drum and bass, drill, dubstep, EDM, hip hop, house, techno, and trap. So what this does is just creates like a little starter track for you. So EDM, let's see what we got. So I wouldn't really use this unless you're like really a beginner. But one thing you can use it for is just like an idea for like drums if you wanted to. So for example, also basically what this is doing is just taking loops and different types of drums and sounds from the FL Studio Cloud and just bringing it in here. And then say you actually wanted to use this, you're just going to go and click this button. Where is it? Right here. You're just going to click this button right here, and that'll bring it into the playlist for you. Also, if you right click this little button, you could click generate steps for all channels. So that'll actually make it so you can see where the drums are hitting. But let's go to hip hop just so we can get an idea for maybe drums for this, what we were just working on. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. Like I said, I don't really know what you could use this for besides maybe generating some ideas for stuff. I don't know. It's cool for amateurs, though. I mean, I will probably never use this because I just can't see a reason. All right, and then the last feature that we could go over is Gopher, which is basically just ChatGPT in FL Studio, but specifically for FL Studio. So if you click this button up here, it'll bring up this, and just go to Gopher over here. And you can pin it if you want it over here, but this is going to be great for new users in FL Studio. Because if you're asking any question in FL Studio, it'll show you how to do it, like how to reverse a sample. But yeah, it'll show you how to do that. So now if you're new to FL Studio, literally all you have to do is open Gopher. And if you can't figure out how to do something, just ask it a question. And literally it gives you everything you would need. Let's see how much it knows about producing. Let's see if it knows who I am. No, doesn't even know me, damn. All right, but that's all I got for you guys. That is FL Studio 2025. I think it's worth the upgrade just for that second feature alone. But that's all I got for this video. I will see you guys soon. I'm making a bunch of videos. I got an Ableton video coming soon, so stay tuned for that, dude. Oh, wait, you're still here? Let's hit a freestyle.
Yeah, hold on, yeah. I don't talk and I don't speak when I ain't with you, nah, yeah. Let's get real, yeah, let's get stupid, okay, yeah. I just made 100 bands in my motherfucking band, in my motherfucking van. I'm with all these type of yams, I'm with all these type of fans. All these bitches, they my fans. You my kid, you my son, yeah, bitch, I'm your dad. Let's get back to what we talking about. Moving through the city, I've been airing out this fucking house. Told these bitches, damn it, I'm too crazy, you can't fuck with us. I just put up in his bands, damn, this is your truck. Hey, yeah. Watch the way that I just switch the beat and switch the flow. Switch this bitch until I go. I'm a rocket, I'm a joke. You a rookie, you a joke. You can't fuck with me out here. Yeah, my diamond so, yeah. Damn it, I'm lit and I'm running up. Damn it, I'm lit and I'm going up. Damn it, I'm crazy, I'm off this drugs. Damn it, I'm crazy when I'm in this truck. When I'm going too fast and I'm going too slow. Fucking these bitch and I did it right. Yeah, I'm in the big of the Benz. I'm just really riding. Tell this bitch I'm crazy, I be having all these pallets. Flying in this jet, little bitch, I don't even need a pilot. Talking to me crazy, I might break it down like Ozzy. Damn, close my eyelids. I want too high up in this bitch, I might get flying in. You can't fly with me, you think that I'm a crazy motherfucker in this beat. Back it up, little bitch, if you ain't with me, you against me, I'm going in. Back it up right now, I'm going, ooh.